when you and when I recognize and identify and celebrate the good that is in our lives, we too will be amazed with the abundance that fills and surrounds us. Good morning. Ernest Benjamin here, co-founder, Gifted Failures United. Hoping that you are feeling good and feeling great as we welcome you to another episode of Gifted Mondays, as we're helping you to kickstart your week with words of inspiration and encouragement. And as you know, we are centering our attention this month on gratitude. We are recognizing the importance of identifying and celebrating the good that is all around us. And so we have been challenging ourselves to cultivate a heart of gratitude. But as someone once told me, silent gratitude doesn't do anyone much good. And so we not only want to cultivate a heart of gratitude, we want to give great effort to constantly express that gratitude in our dealings and in all of our relationships. But as you are fanning the flame of your gratitude, comparison douses it like a bucket of cold water. And one of the things that's most dangerous about comparison is that it's normally accompanied with resentment for the blessings of others. And as we go into this lesson, I want to impress upon our minds that comparison is dangerous because it can sabotage our relationships with others. You consider what the Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse number 4, that great chapter on love. And in verse number 4, the Bible says that love suffers long and is kind. Love is patient and love is kind. But then the verse continues on. Love is not jealous. Love does not envy. Love does not boast, and neither is love proud. And so when we think about this idea of comparison, which at times can lead to feelings of jealousy, we see that it's hard for us to love others. As a matter of fact, it can be impossible for us to love others when we're jealous of them and striving to outperform them. You know, we become jealous when we begin to look at the accomplishments and the qualities of others, and we begin to envy them. We want to be who they are, and we want to do what they do. You see, envy and jealousy can begin to damage our hearts and contaminate and poison our relationships. And when you and I are gripped with the desire for the things that others have, when we're so focused on another person's appearance or their accomplishments, their riches and their relationships, their health and their happiness, the more we focus on what they have, the more unsatisfied we become with our lives and our lot in life. And we find ourselves being less and less thankful because we're overlooking all the good that exists in us and all the blessings that we have in our lives. And you see, not only can comparison sabotage our relationship with others, it can even sabotage our relationship with God. You know, it's hard to love and to trust God. It's hard to revere and respect Him and keep His commandments when deep down in your heart you feel like maybe, just maybe, God has given me a bad deal. Maybe, just maybe, God has given His best to everyone else and left me and mine to deal with the rest. And so as you go throughout this week, here's what we want you to do. When you begin to feel that urge of comparison creeping up inside of you, when you begin to feel that urge to compare who you are with who someone else is, when you begin to feel that urge to compare what you have with what someone else has, I want you to replace that urge with a prayer of gratitude. And what I want you to do is do the best that you can to thank God for blessing the lives of other people in the ways that He has. Do your best to appreciate who they are and what they have. As the young people say, don't hate, congratulate. And thank God for blessing those individuals. Thank God for all the good that exists in them and all the good that they do, their talents and their abilities. Be grateful for it and appreciate it. But then I want you to thank God for your lot in life. Thank God for who you are right now at this very moment. You see, for so many of us, our lives could be so much more fulfilling and so much richer if we would embrace our uniqueness, if we would thank God for all the talents and abilities that we have and the opportunities that we have. As someone once said, you're not inferior or superior, you're just you. And so there's things that you can do that no one else can do. There's abilities that you have that no one else has. There are things that are unique and special about you. And so, yes, we need to celebrate and recognize the good and that which is unique and special in others. But we need not overlook the uniqueness and the aspects of ourselves and our lives that are special. So until the next time, embrace the gift of failure. And so we'd like to invite you to join us in our Gifted Failures Community Facebook group, where we share with you more tips, encouragement, and words of inspiration.